therapist. So you have to graduate from an approved massage therapy program, and this usually has to be approved by the state in which you want to practice. So in Georgia, it has to be approved by the Georgia Board of Massage Therapy. Within these programs, you will cover the standard Western massage techniques, along with courses such as anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, as well as some courses related to the theory and practice of massage therapy. There are about 13 of these approved schools in Georgia, and each of them require at least 500 hours of in-class time, along with 50 to 60 hours of supervised clinical experience. Now, this varies from state to state. Some states require about 750 hours, and then maybe a little more than 60 hours of clinical experience. But depending on where you want to practice and where you want to get your license, depends on these numbers and the hours of in-class time. So in order to maintain your license, you have to take continuing education courses, and these have to add up to 24 hours within a 2-year time span, so you can improve your skills and knowledge of massage therapy as a whole. Alright, so in order to get a license to practice massage therapy, you first have to take an exam. One exam you can take is the NCLEX. This is the Massage and Bodyworks Licensing Exam. And this is just one of the exams that you can take. And this is necessary to graduate from the program of your choosing. So once you pass that exam, you can apply for your license. And in the state of Georgia, this has to be approved again by the Georgia Board of Massage Therapy. And you have to renew this every 2 years, and you do this by taking the said continuing education courses. And most states require certification to practice. However, some do not. Here in Georgia, it is controlled at the state level. So there are no national board exams. It is taken in Georgia and it has to be approved by the Georgia board. Alright, so this is just a list of applications and forms that a potential massage therapist may have to fill out at some point during their practice. The first one up here is the application for the board to recognize the education program that you have been through, just to make sure it has meet the minimum requirements to become a massage therapist. The second arrow right here is the application for licensure. Everyone has to take this to practice. And this one right here is called the Decorative Wall Certificate Order Form. And this is needed so that you can post your certificate of massage therapy license on your wall, so that your clients can come in your office and know that yes, you are licensed to practice and that it is totally legal. And this last one down here is for out-of-state applicants who want to practice in Georgia and may have a license in a different state and want to practice in the state of Georgia or another state that is controlled at the state level. So like I said, not all states control the licensure, but all the states here in blue are controlled at the state level. These other colors, Wyoming, Minnesota, Kansas, Oklahoma, and I think Vermont up there, there's no state regulation on licensure, so you can go from any state with a license and then go to these states and practice in that state. And then the orange ones, California, Indiana, and Virginia, they just need a certification to practice in those states.
Hey, my name is April. I'm going to be taking you through these next few slides about massage therapy. So basically, some of the duties and responsibilities associated with massage therapy is really going to depend on your work environment and where you are. So there's a wide array, but some of the more common ones massage therapists are going to use your hands to manipulate muscles and soft tissues in the body. And by using touch, so their whole profession is using touch to treat patient injuries can also provide guidance in stretching and strengthening and overall like good posture. And some responsibilities is obviously small business owners are going to have more responsibilities than the massage therapist working in like a bigger clinic. And for massage therapy, it's kind of like, you know, anybody or anywhere that you're going to work, you're going to be expected to maintain your work environment and restock supplies and maintain your work area. And you just got to work with your patient to reach the desired effect of treatment. And massage therapists also have the option of specializing in certain massages or certain techniques. And those with some of the skills and knowledge. So in school, you're going to learn different techniques of massage, and some of the more common ones are Swedish massage, deep tissue massage, orthopedic massage, cross-fiber massage, and neuromuscular massage therapy. So you can use any of these different ones depending on your patient. And then for these different massages, I know you've probably seen some massage therapists use some crazy techniques, but they're going to use their hands, fingers, forearms, elbows, and even their feet to manipulate like the muscles and the soft tissues. Massage therapists can also be proficient in several modalities, like some of the common modalities that you'll see within physical therapy as well. So it's really important as a massage therapist to be skilled in performing a physical assessment of your patient, because you really need to be able to identify what's actually wrong and where you need to focus your treatment. So just as with physical therapy, you need to be able to assess your patient, figure out what's going on, and plan your treatment accordingly. Some of the common skills listed that you need for massage therapy are communication skills, decision-making skills, empathy, integrity. You need physical stamina. You're going to be working a lot. You need physical strength and dexterity. So you can work with your elbows and your feet, but you also need the fine touch with your fingers. And you need time management skills, because who knows how many patients you're going to be able to see or you want to see during a day. All right. So interacting with other healthcare providers. Some, physicians or other healthcare workers have different opinions about massage therapists. The massage therapy, as far as where they are now, is kind of where physical therapy was about 30 years ago, and it wasn't really widely known what physical therapists did, what they were capable of doing, like their education status. That's kind of what we found when we were doing research about massage therapies. We really weren't sure, what the education requirements were, what they actually did, how they interacted with other healthcare professionals. So, and even that, because of that unknown, some healthcare providers will not recommend massage therapy. They don't see the benefits in it. And there's also a financial aspect, so why some people may not go to massage therapy, just with anything else, is being able to pay for each session. Massage therapy is not covered by health insurance, but it actually is covered by auto insurance. So there's that aspect.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I'm going to be finishing up this PowerPoint by talking about some current issues that massage therapists have to deal with, and some of them are actually really similar to ours, as April and Kelsey have talked about throughout the presentation. There's a lot of similarities, and it's just something that we should be aware of, just in general. So, we kind of already talked about this, but there's a wide disparity in skill level, just because from state to state, some require certification and some don't, and some of the schools have 500 hours of education, in-class education, while some schools have 750 hours, and I think I even saw some schools that required 1,000 hours. And even though they do cover some of the same topics like anatomy, physiology, kinesiology, theory, practice, and even body mechanics and all of that, it's not really wide known public knowledge that they have the skill set that they do, and Some are just better at it than others or have different styles like physical therapists do. So, another issue that they face a lot of is that some are just insanely overworked and underpaid, and they're just overwhelmed. Because you think about getting a massage, and you think about massage parlors, or you think about going on vacation and going on a cruise, and you go and just relax and get a massage. But especially on cruises, massage therapists are insanely overworked. They could be giving 70 massages a week and being entirely underpaid by getting paid like $400 a week plus tips. So aside from those, most massage therapists are giving 20 massages a week. And that's where the time management skills come in, and they really have to promote themselves and just get the word out there and try to find a consistent income. Another issue that we talk about as students and massage therapists have to face is body mechanics and just ending their careers too early because of injury, because they are working so hard and they have to do so much, and every massage takes a lot out of them, that a lot of their courses talk about body mechanics. And if you look at the numbers, the average career span is 7 years, which is the time frame of an NFL player's career, which is really not that long, and it's really kind of a shame to have to go through all of that education and have your career only last an average of 7 years. So, something else that they might have to deal with, which hopefully is not as big of an issue now as it was before this, but it's that misconception of massage. Some people, when they think of massage, might not think professional, certified, educated massage therapist, and they just think a pastime, or just, like you're splurging on yourself and you're gonna go get a massage. Or some people think more inappropriate things, and that's just something that they have to deal with as like a misconception just in the general public. Okay, and we kind of covered this, and it's definitely an issue for us as physical therapy students, but it's also an issue even more so for massage therapists because it's not covered by health insurance, and it's only covered by some auto insurances, definitely not all. So it's usually just the patient seeking out the massage therapist, and some physical therapy clinics have massage therapists, some hospitals, but mostly when you think massage, you think about going to a spa or having a massage therapist like come to your house to give you just a general massage. So the payments are usually just given for the massage, not by insurance. It's usually cash or card, and if they were to try to bill insurance for the payment, it would just be so much more hoops to jump through, and there will be just too much of a delay in payment, and this is just something that they have to deal with as an issue. So finally, I just wanted to point out that there's a lot of similarities between physical therapy and massage therapists, in that they really are like super educated about stretching and about just anatomy, physiology, and so it's not just, hands on just applying pressure. They're applying pressure in ways that are going to relieve tension and aches and pains, and they're stretching the muscles, and they're doing soft tissue release, and you can just tell by all of these things, like, this was just a nice picture that kind of encompasses not nearly everything that they do, but the things that you wouldn't expect, or it's not the first thing you think of when you think of massage therapy. So these were our resources. We had a great massage therapist to interview, and if